Need better sleep? We can help. At Mattress Firm's President's Day sale, all brands are on.
I recommend for you is to aim duel. So to aim duel, you get a friend to of aiming, and genuine advice to help you hit more shots in both Rivals and any other FPS games you play in the future. I'll also be teaching you the best aim routines that have been told that you should stick. If you're interested in that, it's linked in the description. The next thing I'll be going through is sensitivity. You've been lied to about your sensitivity. You might have been told that you should stick with a comfortable sense and develop muscle memory, blah blah blah. No. Think of sensitivity as more of a tool to get better. You should only change your sense depending on what playstyle you have and how much mouse space you got. Say for example, you like to use clicking weapons like revolver and crossbow, so a more lower sense would help you with precision. Or you might be an RCL player and you main the default loadout. A more higher sense will probably be better for you. And if you just don't have the mouse space for any of this, I recommend just getting a bigger mousepad. If you're not sure about what mousepad to get, I'll link a mousepad Google sheet that I use myself to find mine. Anyways, do not think you have to copy a top player's sensitivity. And you might be wondering, getting used to a sensitivity on keyboard and mouse doesn't help, then what does? It's just your fine motor control and your mouse. Next rule I'll be going through is your crosshair placement. Sometimes your opponent can have really good aim, and what really decides who wins those duels is whoever shoots first. And how do you shoot first every single time? God, crosshair placement. You should always have your crosshair somewhere an enemy will be. Sometimes I see players mopping the floor with their crosshair as they're moving. You are not the janitor of Rivals. Raise it up. Your crosshair should be constantly moving to a place the other player could be peeking. Then all you have to do is click. I see players all the time get absolutely destroyed by this. The first thing they do is accuse cheats. Even though the majority of Rivals players are cheating, it's really simple to just implement this easy fix into your daily games. This is such an easy boost to your accuracy with basically no work. This also means you'll have to change your crosshair placement while doing movement. Unless you want to do unreliable flicks all the time, the best players do this without even thinking about it. Alright, before I end off this guide, I'm going to give you some important tips that you should follow to improve your overall aim. First off, you should understand that movement is just as important as aim, if not more. As mentioned before in this video, movement not only makes you much harder to hit, but in a way can also help you hit more shots. Another YouTuber tried making a tips video for better aim, but half of the things he's trying to tell you just isn't true. For example, this is his tip on aiming in.
Let's get right into this. Tip number 1. Never use the aim feature. Only use it when you're sniping. And by that I mean if they know where you are or if they see you, never use that aiming feature.
While you shouldn't be aiming in all of your fights, it is 100% a tool you should be using. When you don't ADS, your gun has insane bloom, but once you do ADS, it's 100% accurate. He says that you can't see anything when you ADS, especially when the enemy is running across your screen. But if you simply take a look at your settings, you could change your scope zoom so you're not making out with the enemy when you do decide to ADS. Me personally, I had it set as 0.2, so that when I take long range fights, the game isn't shoving my face into the scope. What I recommend is to ADS only in fights when there's a decent chunk of distance between you and the enemy, because just that small bloom causes you to miss a couple shots, even though your crosshair isn't shoving my face into the scope. What I recommend is to ADS only in fights when there's a decent chunk of distance between you and the enemy, because just that small bloom causes you to miss a couple shots, even though your crosshair is on him, which could straight up just lead you to losing the fight. Tip number 2 is your FOV. I understand that your FOV is whatever you prefer, but having friends in the top level of Rivals competitive with the highest FOV setting, even they say that max FOV just isn't the play. If you guys want a range on where the ideal FOV would be, it would be around 90 to 103. Using an FOV around that range is a perfect balance of map and enemy visibility. For example, if you have 120 FOV, then your aim duels would just seem extremely far away, and in some cases would straight up grief your fights. And in an FOV below 80, your enemy would just be flying across your screen with barely any map visibility. I know in my montages I use 80 FOV, but for your average competitive player or leaderboard player, that is extremely low. So I wouldn't recommend trying it out. The only reason why I stick with it is because I've been using it for months now with hundreds of hours on Rivals. Alright, tip number 3 is, well, I don't think there's an official name for this, but let's just call it screen centering. So basically, instead of aiming in before your enemies in the center of your screen, you should do the complete opposite. You should bring your crosshair towards the enemy, so they're around the center of your screen, and only then make minor adjustments. If you're a little confused by what I mean by that, I'll play a clip for you on screen where I do something similar. Alright, I'll slow this clip down and explain everything I did here. So first off, I hear the enemy nade jump towards my right, so I flick towards their general area. Once I see them, you can see that I only have to make a small minor adjustment to lock onto them, and only then I start shooting. If you follow this tip, it just makes your life easier because you don't have to do a bunch of unreliable flicks everywhere. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you learned something new from this video, and if you have any feedback or questions, please leave a comment. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching. See you. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching. See you.
There's a Harbor Freight store in your neighborhood, so stop by, neighbor.
I asked 100 YouTubers to give me their hardest challenge. And today, I'm gonna attempt to complete every single one. But if I can't beat at least 90% of the challenges, I have to face reveal. And the worst part is, the challenges only get harder throughout the video.
Alright, Phil Hood, my challenge for you is to kill someone mid-air with headshots only.
This is near impossible to do. You would literally need perfect tracking, and only the best players in Rivals can do this. But after spending hours playing matchmaking, this is what happened. But yeah, I need this kind of nade jump. Oh my god! Oh, I finally did it! Oh, next challenge. Oh, finally, dude. That's only one of 100 challenges I have to do in this video, and it's only gonna get harder from here.
You have to use the sniper and get a no-scope on somebody all the way in the map.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me hit this 260. Oh my god! Finally! Oh my god! Finally, next challenge!
1 versus 5. Let me see if you're him.
I got 5 people, and one of them is Kai M, the one and only. So, and these guys have like a total of like a 50,000 win streak. So I don't even know if I'm gonna win this. You know, this might actually be winnable. Hold on, I got this. It's okay. Oh, I got one down. Where are they? Where are they? What? How am I supposed to win this? That's impossible. I got 5-0. This fail completely destroyed my win percentage, and I still have over 90 challenges left to complete. So if I don't lock in now, I'm gonna have to face reveal by the end of this video.
You need to snipe someone mid-air after hitting a satchel jump.
1, 2, damn! Oh my god, that was so bad. Okay, wait, I don't care, that works.
For your next challenge, I want you to get a backstab off of grenade jumping before hitting the ground.
Mid-air grenade jump backstab!
You must get a kill from outside of the map on bridge.
Who do you think you are? No, I am the real Phil Hood. Okay, I'm gonna prove it, because watch this shot I'm about to hit. Okay, you know what? This guy's not here. Alright, what if I go out here? Oh, wait, that's out! That counts, that's outside! Let's go another challenge down. Let's move on to the next one.
I challenge you to use the most pay-to-win loadout in Roblox Rivals.
So we're gonna go minigun, we're gonna go slingshot, we're gonna go trowel. Let's go substitution mine, you know? Let's go explode. Because we're gonna go up, and we're gonna beam this guy. This guy can't do anything against that! Pay to win beats free to play. No matter how much people think they don't. You know? Next challenge!
I need you to get a win in ranks using only the handgun in Nemesis lobbies on your main accounts.
He shoot himself a little bit. I go back up, and I kill him. 5-3.
I want you to go knife only in rank.
Oh! Where are you? Yes, 2. We're gonna use the begging tactic. Oh, I love you. Thank you so much. Let's go! That's another challenge down, bro! Oh my god!
I want you to win a game using inverted camera movements.
Basically, if I move left, it's gonna go right, okay? So X and Y. Oh, this is so weird. No, how am I supposed to... Yo, bro, Jake, no, how am I supposed to do this? Dude, where's my gun going? Dude, how is this even possible? How is this even possible, Jake? Why would you give me this challenge, dude? This guy's being toxic as well! Jake, I hate you!
Alright, Phil, I'm gonna need you to win your next game 5-0 with fists only.
Can we rematch? No, because I'm gonna punch you. No, dude! I was so close, bro! Oh my god!
And my dare is you only can win by headshots.
I try to hit every single headshot and he's using... And that's the first headshot! It wasn't a body shot, and he's dead! No. Oh! I'm gonna... Bro, why is this guy just floating down, bro? Is he gonna scythe up? And I'm gonna miss, and then I'm gonna kill him. 5-1 headshot only!
You need to find a K subscriber and gift him 3 skin case 3s.
Skin case 3, he wants skin case 3.